Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sims 4 Custom Content Decor Challenge. Titles be so doggone long. Anyway, we're back with this beautiful home that I custom built a couple of weeks ago, and we have been decorating it room by room. We did the dining, the laundry, the garage, and this week we are finally on the kitchen. I forgot to mention last week that that's what we were going to do, and I did talk about it during a live stream a couple days ago, and yeah, it's all good. So I'm excited. It's going to be an ordeal, so I'm probably going to speed up a lot of stuff or kind of skip ahead because I don't want the video to be super long. But before I get started, I want to give a quick little shout out to LaShanta Smith. Thank you so much. She gave me some really good custom content for the utility room or for the garage. I'm going to show you guys. I went on and added it into the game or into the garage. I actually I'm going to figure out a way to put more stuff, but for right now, because I got in the game and I had downloaded the stuff and I wanted to check it out. For right now, I put it over here. We have like this water heater, and if you guys are interested in getting the links to this stuff, I will put it in the description box, of course. But I went on and grabbed this water heater right here because I was saying it, I think I said, at least I know I thought it, that, oh, I wish I had like a water heater or something like that. So I went on and put it right here for now. It's sitting right there. It's really, really nicely done. It looks out of place though. That's my only concern. So I might find another place to put it right now. And then there's like a little breaker box right here. But there was so much stuff. There's like plugs. There's a thermostat, it's light switches, it's like all this cool stuff that came with it. So you guys definitely need to go check out the link. It'll be in the description box and you can go get this stuff yourself. Add it to the garage if you want to. Honestly, yeah, it's on you, but water heaters, like the past couple houses I've owned, water heaters have not been in the garage. But hey, I like it in here. That's where I'm going to put it because unfortunately my laundry room is pretty crammed at this point. So we don't have any space in our laundry room right now as I go through it right now. But today we will be working on the kitchen. And oh my gosh, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had the hardest time finding CC for the kitchen, and it wasn't because there's not a lot out there. There was just none that really matched the aesthetic that I wanted for the house. And it's so quick, it's so easy to like find CC that don't look like, it looks like it doesn't look, what am I trying to say? Some stuff just doesn't look, it just doesn't look right. And I downloaded, I don't know how many sets, came in here, started decorating, and it just didn't look right. So found the perfect set, and I'm going to have the link in the description box down below. To me, it is so close to like what you would get if you had it in the game. And to me, that was really important because I wanted to have things that went. Because so far, the stuff that we have in here, it looks like it goes with the game. It's like Maxis matchy. It's the right color scheme. It's not like plasticky looking. And so it was important to me to continue that theme throughout the house. So first thing I need to do though, before we even get started, is first of all, I'm going to tell y'all right now, this room is huge. It's probably way too big for a kitchen. But we're going to utilize the space as much as possible without overdoing it. Because, of course, we want to make it look functional. We don't want it to be like, oh, why in the world did you do all of this stuff? But I'm going to go on and throw some lights in the room just so we can see what we're doing. And I might change them out later on because I think we got some custom lights with the set that I downloaded. And I want to use some of those. So for now, I'm just going to throw some lights around so we can see what we're doing. There we go. That's way better than that darkness I was dealing with earlier. And then we're going to go on and get down here. And the stuff that I got, y'all, like I said, it's going to be in the description box. I'll be honest with you. It's by the same creator. So I'm probably going to mix and match. It's probably not just going to be just the one set, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go on and go to show all. We're going to filter by custom content, and we got these right here. It's by a creator by the name of Peacemaker. It's called the Shaker Kitchen, and then this one right here is the Lennox Kitchen. And one cool thing about their thumbnails, and I haven't downloaded anything else from them besides the stuff that I got today, but I like the fact that the Lennox Kitchen, the Lennox Dining has the same background on the thumbnail. So at first glance, you could say, oh, this goes with this, that goes with that, that goes with that. And the same thing with the shaker. The red stuff goes with the shaker stuff. But a lot of the things mix and match, like the wood tones are the same, the colors are the same. So really you could mix and match them if you had like a piece here. Like I love these shelves, but I like these shelves. So if I wanted to kind of mix and match them, you could. It really doesn't make that big of a difference. There's also light switches we got. I'm sorry, not light. I said light switches because I just passed those light switches. But anyway, we got some decor right here, like a vase. We got glasses. We got all sorts of stuff that's in here. And like you said, like I said, it's just kind of mixed in. We got these tumbler glasses. We got a martini glass. And everything is just kind of like, you know, divvied up. And then here for the shaker kitchen, we got like a flour jar, we got sugar, we got a porter and pestle and mortar. I was about to say pestle and porter. I was sure about to say that. Anyway, and then we got, you know, so anyway, it kind of like is mix and match in my opinion. It's all going to look the same. And then we got these lights that we're definitely going to use. And we got this beautiful sunburst clock. I'm going to go on and put it on the wall right now. And it can be sized up, but you might not want to size it up. But I'm going to go on and put it on the wall because I already know I'm putting it right here. I already know where I'm putting it. So I did like a little run through, but like I said, every week I do like a little run through just to kind of see how everything is going to look. Doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, but as of right now, it's going to, I'm saying I like it on that wall. But okay, so before I even get started, you guys are about to see history in the making. You've probably heard me rant and rave about Move Objects On. I don't like using it, but today I'm going to use it so you guys get to finally see me use Move Objects On. So in order to do that, you need to get into your cheat menu. You're going to type in bb.moveobjects.on. And when you want to cut it off, you're going to do the same thing, bb.moveobjects.off, and you could cut it back off. So I am going to go on and start placing the cabinets. I'm going to speed it up because it's going to take some time. So the ones we're going to use are the shaker kitchen. So let's get started. Guys, now that I got the general placement of the cabinets, I know I'm missing some right now. I kind of wanted to do like a wraparound that kind of went into this little push-in right here and then came back. But I really like the idea because when I was looking through some of the custom content, I found some really good, nice, elaborate like hoods that kind of like cover the stove area. But of course, like I said, I didn't like any of the pieces, or I mean, I guess I just didn't feel like they went with the house. I'm not gonna say I didn't like it because a lot of them I really did like it. But then I kind of came up with this clever idea, which is the reason why Move Objects is important right now. But I kind of came up with this clever idea to kind of make my own. So let me show you guys what I came up with. Of course, I'm not gonna make it seem like it's just like the best tried and true method, but it's definitely something that you could probably play around with and try it yourself. But one thing I was noticing or that I thought might be really cool, and that's the reason why you need Move Objects On, of course, is to use some of the pillars and place them up against the wall to kind of like frame your stove. So the way pillars work, you can put them in the wall and they'll be fine, but of course you can only do so much as far as the space in between them. So like, let's say I grab this one. I want to kind of get like one that's kind of gonna pull in the colors of the cabinets and stuff that could kind of accent it and stuff. And so I think I'm going to end up choosing this one, and I'm going to put it about right here. It gets about center of the cabinet right now, as you guys can see. And then that way when we go grab a stove, let's go on and go grab a stove and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But I want to put like a different type of tile or something in the center, so that way it could be like, this is like the little tiled area that kind of showcases the back of the stove, if that makes any sense. I don't know, hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. But you could probably put like a tile back here, kind just kind of play with it and see which ones work best. We could do like this one right here. It'll look like a big tile backsplash. I really prefer to do something kind of bricky or something that has like more texture to it. But this is probably too much. So the one I ended up choosing when I was playing with it earlier was this one right here. The Matchstick Magic. It comes with Spa Day. And if you do like this brown, it kind of like melds into it, if that makes any sense. Some of my words I'm always like, does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Anyway, so let's go grab the stove real quick. So I got some of the stoves and stuff from the same content creator. And as you can see, we have this one right here that goes with the shaker. It's an induction range. We're going to pick the, I guess the silver could probably do okay. We're just going to stick it smack in the middle. Let's do the lighter silver, actually. Let's stick it smack in the middle, like so. And then that way, that could be like the wraparound for the stove, if that makes any sense. And then you can do your little high ceiling range hood. We got this one right here, which is super, what am I trying to say? Which is low. Or you could get this one, which is a little bit higher, which is probably too high. Since we have these tall ceilings, we're going to go with the one that's a little bit lower. And I'm just going to stick it up against here, right here. There you go. And then now we need to go on and grab our cabinets to frame around here. So I'm just going to go on and grab the eyedropper tool. Let's go on and grab these cabinets. And this is when move objects on would come in handy to take off. But since the spacing and stuff is so messed up, what I could do is grab this one, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute what I mean. And then we can also push these over a bit. And what I could do is grab one of the little edges like this one maybe, and see if it'll fit right there. It might not fit. Or I could try to grab, yeah, I don't think it's going to fit. So what I'm probably going to have to do, since we do have move objects on, is just take it, and what I'm going to do is scoot this over just a smidge. We want to kind of make it look like it's one big piece, and then I'm going to grab this little edge. Hopefully this will work, because I really want to make this, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to option it over just a smidge, and put it up against the wall right there. I think that's good. I am so stopped up right now. I don't understand what's going on. So let's grab it again. I'm going to option. So when I say option, I mean on my keyboard. Option helps you like slide it over and nudge it a little bit more. So you have this little finished edge right there. You could do that, or you could continue the cabinets throughout if you want to. But then I can scoot this over a little bit, and then that way it can kind of like smoosh in between there. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. And then I'll just go on and grab another one just like this. And I'll do the same thing since we have move objects on. I'll just place it like that. And then that should give you the same exact look. So hopefully you guys can kind of grasp what I'm doing or what I'm saying right now. So what I'm going to do is go on and grab like the upper cabinets at this point. And we could just go right here. And like I said, we're using the shaker cabinet. So I could just kind of go to the red, and we're going to do the wood ones. Make sure you do the wood ones. Well, unless you like the look of the other ones, because there's ones that aren't wood. And we could just, they have like different colors or whatever on them. But we could just kind of go here and figure out where we want to place them. And this is another reason why move objects ought to be good, because you could actually cover up this vent if you have a problem with it. And you could do, I guess, whatever you want to do. We could do, I don't want to do a tall one, but we could do this one, which is just like a regular cabinet, or we could do one that has like glass in it, which I think is this little corner one right here, which we're going to need the corner ones anyway for right here. So I'm just going to go on and grab one here, and then I'm going to put one over here for that little situation. And then I'm going to go on, and of course, you know, you got these little half ones right here. We could do that, but I'm going to go on and grab just the regular cabinets for right here. And we're going to have the same situation, which means I'm going to have to overlap them a little bit. But it's just going to look like a whole row of cabinets. But I want it to be right there so we can still have our glass areas on the side. Like I said, you could mix and match it if you want to. You could also do some open cabinets. If you just want to do some open cabinets, we can use the Lennox and get the same wood. And then that way you can have some that are open, and you can put stuff on the shelves if you want to. But we are going to use these, just not right here. And that's pretty much how your little stove area looks. I think it came out really nice when I played around with it earlier. The only thing is I might want to move them up a little bit if I want to continue the cabinets around the side, or I can move them down a little bit. The only problem about moving them down is I'm going to have to deal with that situation. Let's see though. If I do that. Uh-oh, not that far down. It's probably not going to look right. I could do it like this. I'm not going to like how it's going to look though. I'm not going to like how it's going to look. Because if I did it like this, I could do it like this. And the reason why I'm saying that is because that way when you go to do, you could do like a little edge counter right here and put it right there on the edge. And that way it could kind of go with that little thing that we have over here. This little thing that where our refrigerator is going to go. It's not going to be like a little casing for the refrigerator. We could do it like that, which actually does not look horrible. But if we just want to make all this stuff even at the top, I could actually go grab these same cabinets and get the little skinny piece right here and start sticking them on the top like this. We could do that. This is not my original plan though, to be honest with you guys. But things change all the time. Things change all the doggone time with me. When I start doing this, I'm like, wait a minute, I could do it like this. You know how you just have like different thoughts. You just have like different thoughts. And then you'll go back in and I need to get in here. I'm like way over here. What's going on? All right, let's see. Does that look stupid? It doesn't know. I don't know. And of course I can't get in there good because of these walls and stuff. I don't know if it looks stupid, but I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it. It's not horrible, but then I feel like if I do it like this, I got to continue it around here. So I don't know if I want to do that. I have to think about that for a second. I have to think about that for a second. I could just not worry about it and just have this be a little bit higher than the other stuff, but it looks kind of weird for it to be a little bit higher. And I think at this point, it's going to be too hard for us to, uh-oh, why can't I get rid of this? I'll just do this. All right, I think it's going to be too hard for us to bring this down. And I do want the hood vent. So I think we're just going to have to just deal with, let's see how this looks going down real quick. It's not horrible. It just, I like my things to look like symmetrical. So it's going to bother me that it's not symmetrical. It is. It's going to bother me. And I got really bad, like I'm going to be all OCD about it. I'm going to be like, these cabinets aren't lined up. So you guys can kind of like pick and choose. I think either way works, but because I like my things like in straight lines and stuff, I'm just going to pick them up and just leave them on the same row like we had earlier. And then for this little situation, I might just put some cabinets on top of that, just because I want to continue it on to the other side. I actually like the height of that too better. So we'll just do that. And I'll just go on and put some more cabinets on top here as soon as I can get back in here. All right, so let's go get some cabinets to put on top. Right, yeah, let's do that. Okay, there we go. And are they the same color? They look like they're different colors now. They look like they're different colors. I mean, they give you so many wood options, but you got to make sure you get the right wood. I just had it. This was the right one then. Maybe it was the light. Maybe this one's not the right one. Maybe, I don't know. Is it this one? It's this one. Okay, maybe that one was off. It just seemed like it was off for a second. But I really like this selection of cabinets because I felt like it goes really good with the game aesthetic. And I love the knobs on it. I love the fact that it looks like real kitchen cabinets. So hopefully you guys can kind of get a view of what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get down up in here. It's kind of hard sometimes with the walls and stuff, but I like how it looks. I like how it looks so far. So what we can do now is just go on and grab a refrigerator, and I'm going to show you guys some other stuff that I grabbed. Let's do this. I'm going to try to put the walls down here so we can see what we're doing. All right, there we go. And actually I can't even do that because now I can't even see the thing. All right, so let's go grab our refrigerator. I'm going to actually just go here, and we have this one right here that came with it, and you could actually use this with any of those little sets. So it's not like you have to have you don't have to use a shaker, or you could use the Lennox in order to use the same exact one. So I'm going to stick it right here in this little extra little space here. All right, and there we got our little refrigerator, and I think that's the same finish. Let me make sure real quick. Yeah, because that's too dark. Yeah. So this light silver, I think, is the same finish as the stove. So make sure we got that correct. And that's pretty much the cabinet situation. So what I was doing over here, and I was playing around with it because I downloaded this one at the last minute, but there's like a bar and it's called the Slurp or something like that. I'll have the information down in the description box, but it's kind of like a bar minus the it's called the counter slurp. So it's a bar minus the bar part where you put like the stools and stuff in. So I liked it because I felt like you could push it up against the wall. And if I could switch it around for you guys real quick, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But you could put it up against the wall, but also if you don't put it up against the wall, you have an area in the back where you can actually like see like shelving and everything, and you can see like the drinks and the glasses and all that stuff. I don't know if you could put stuff on the shelves. I guess we could try right now just for the fun of it, but I was hoping to use it because I wanted to have like a little bar area, so that way if you're entertaining, your Sims could kind of step out of the dining room right here, come fix themselves a drink or some wine or whatever, and they can kind of go back in, because I wanted to do something like that in there, but I ended up not. So I was like, okay, I'll do it in the kitchen area, and then we got all this extra space. It's like, why not? But real quick, I'm gonna go and show you guys the show all. Let's go back to show all, and then I'm gonna see if we can use this. But I thought this one was really cool. I actually want to leave it in my game for like future references because I feel like it might come in handy. And then that way you can have more options for stuff. But we got these little tumblers and stuff. I'm just gonna see if we can stick them on the shelves. Oh, you can. So you could actually stick them on the shelves and fill them in if you want to put books or whatever on there. You could do stuff like that. I don't know why you'd want a hammer, but yeah, you could actually put stuff in there. So that's actually pretty cool. So this one's called the Slurp. It comes in a counter and a non-counter. So, and one that's just like a little bar. So I'm just going to go on and put that up because we're not going to use it. And it really didn't go with the color anyway. I was trying to make it work, but the colors didn't work. So I ended up using this bar. And what I did is I turned it around. Now, my only fear is with this, and you guys can tell me in the comment box if it's going to make a difference, is are they going to still be able to get their drinks? I feel like they will. You just put it on the bar right here, and then you just pick it up when you're done. But I also was thinking about too, because originally I was like, I'm gonna put this clock right here, but now I think I'm changing my mind because I wanted to kind of do something with the shelves. And I played around with this before, and I like the idea of it doing the same little pillars over here, so that way we can have the same little look kind of going throughout the kitchen. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about right now. I'm not an expert at all by any means. I just kind of like play around with different ideas and stuff and just try to see how things work. So I don't want anybody to be like, oh gosh, what is she doing? Like, I thought it was like a different, cool kind of idea. I'm not saying that it's never been done because it might have. But I just was playing around with it. I just thought it would be kind of cool. So I'm going to actually, because what I like to be doing back here, and I actually like this in real life, to be honest with you guys, I like putting mirrors on the wall. It makes the room feel like wider or bigger or whatever. So these mirrors that we got with, let's see if I can find them really quickly. These right here, we got it's actually with the base game. You could kind of put them here and throw them behind stuff. And if you overlap them, they kind of look like one big mirror. And then that way you could have stuff right there. I don't know if we could put them further up the wall and like have the whole wall be mirror. No, you can't. So that's pretty much it right there. But if I wanted to, I could take the glass. I could leave the mirror on top, leave the light on top, or I could put it above. I mean, not the light. Why am I calling it the light? The clock on top, where I could put it above. But what I was thinking is if we wanted to still deal with those shelves, we could put like shelves right here for like little extra little storage items or whatever, preferably those little plates and stuff that we got. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So I want to get the same little brown. I think it's like this color. And then you could kind of like put them on top and make like your own little storage shelf area. And then I could probably layer them. I don't know how high up we'd want to make them though, because really, you know, you want it to be realistic, and too high up is just going to look really odd. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna probably take these down just a smidge. Maybe not. Maybe not. See, I like that. Like, that looks different to me. I don't know. I like the idea of it when I was playing around with it before. And then that way we could use some of these shaker and tumblers, and we got plates, and we got all sorts of stuff. So let's grab that stuff real quick. decor up there. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of play around with the shelves and everything. But I kind of liked how it looked. I like the idea of carrying on the pillars. Anyway, what we're going to do right now is go on and finish decorating the kitchen with the rest of the stuff. We need to put a sink. We need to put a dishwasher and all that good stuff. So I'm going to put the sink, and I really like this idea, like in real life too. I'm sorry, I got away from the mic because I was so busy trying to see what I was doing. But I like putting the sink on the island. So that way if you have people, you can kind of conversate and talk or whatever. So I'm going to go back and get the custom content because it actually came with a sink and it's really cool. I'm in the wrong thing. Custom content. There we go. All right. And so I'm going to go top down so we can kind of see what we're doing and rotate this camera a smidge. And then come down a little bit, and then we're going to go grab the sink, and then we're going to also grab the bar stools. So the bar stools that came with this particular set are these, but you also have these with the back. I actually like these, so we're just going to go on and grab these. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. So when I was playing around with it earlier, my initial, I guess, idea or my initial feeling behind it was I should do a pop of color. Eventually, though, I didn't do a pop of color, but I did like how the green kind of, I'm going to have to put the walls up again, and it's going to kill me because I really don't like the walls up at this point. I think what I'm going to have to do is get rid of this wall because for some reason it's like in my way. But the green, I felt like complemented it very well when I was playing around with it. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, when it comes, I play it safe a lot when I'm playing, when I'm decorating and stuff. I like to stick with neutral colors, I like to stick with browns and, you know, stuff like that. So I think I kind of want to play around with doing some color. And this island might be way too long. I think it is. I think I made it longer than I did when I played around with it. But if you guys could kind of see, I don't know why, I just felt like the green kind of complemented it. I did. I felt like it was a nice little pop of color, and it kind of brings everything together. But if your green is not your favorite, you could totally do like another color. This particular bar stool comes in, look at all these colors. Look at all these colors it comes in. So you could do yellow, you could do, as a matter of fact, let's see what yellow would look like. Or if you want to do like, no, I'm still digging this one right here. And I'm saying this is green, but it's more like a lime green, I think. I don't know. But you could, if you wanted to stick with something, you could just do brown. But look how it looks when you do like brown or silver or something like that. It's just, I feel like it's not giving you anything. I feel like you do need something to just kind of like pop it out. And I liked the green. I'm not going to even lie to you guys. I liked the green. But anyway, so I went and chose those bar stools, and then it comes with a sink. So let's grab that real quick. And it's, you could do this one or this one. I'm going to stick with the shaker sink because I liked how it looked. And I'm going to grab the same silver finish that we grabbed for the stove and the sink. I mean the stove and the refrigerator. And I'm just going to put it smack in the middle like that. And then also we need to get a dishwasher, and we got a dishwasher with it. So let me grab it real quick. I think it is, there it is right there. Nope, that's not it. That's the stove. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, so we got the dishwasher right here, and I'm going to grab the same finish. We're going to do silver, and I'm just going to put it right next to, because honestly, y'all, realistically, it makes sense to put the dishwasher right next to the sink. So that way, as you're rinsing dishes, you can throw everything in the sink. And look how nice that dishwasher looks. It looks so nice. I love it. And it goes with the appliances. So what do you guys think so far? Hopefully you like it so far. Hopefully. So now, amongst all of that, I'm going to go on and drop some lights. So one cool thing about the lights is, and especially when you're dealing with bars, the ones that came with it, they're like these long pendant lights. They're these right here. Or you got these little fan looking lights. I don't even know how to describe these things, but I like both of them. But I like these. I like these because, I don't know, I just feel like they went really well with it. So you got the long, you got the medium, and you got the short. So let me show you guys the different sizes real quick, because it's going to probably depend on how low you want your lights to go as far as which one to choose. So we're going to place the long. Let's put one right here, and then we're going to place the medium. And I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm not going to even do the short because the short is just going to be way too short. But the long is like, to me, the long is like a little bit too long. Because if your sim was sitting right here, it's like, it'll be like really like on top of their head. At least it feels that way. We don't have any sims in this house right now, so I might be wrong. So for now, we'll go with the medium. If we change our mind, though, we could always change them out. No big deal. All right, how does that look so far? Does that look nice? And then we're going to have to switch the dome lights too and do something different. But that's pretty much it. So let's start getting some of the decor items that we got from this stuff pack. Well, not this stuff pack. Not the stuff pack. Anyway, so it's going to be kind of easy, like I said, because we're just going to look for the red stuff and the green stuff and just kind of like pick and choose some things. So we have first item. Let's see what we got. We got this a flower vase right here. It's a wheatgrass jar. Do we need it? Can we use it somewhere? I could probably put it over here if I just want to use it. I'm not really worried about. Oh, I could put it right here. That looks kind of weird though. It's like that has no place over there. So we'll just stick it on the shelf for now. And then we got this pretty leafy love item, which is really pretty. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I like to put like centerpieces like smack in the middle of my islands. So maybe we could put that one right here. Maybe. Hopefully it's not in the way. But now it looks like it's not enough stuff. Okay, I guess I could put it on top of the shelf maybe. I don't know. We might not worry about this one at all, but that one's really pretty. And then you have this one right here, a herb pot. We could put that one out. That one's nice. And then we have this really tall cast iron leaves. I feel like something over here in the corner would be really nice to kind of like bring out that little corner. We could put that one over there. But then you also have this tall grand flower with the vase. Oh, that one's pretty too. Oh no, I don't know. Ooh, we could overlap them like that. That looks kind of pretty. Does that not look pretty? Is it overlapped or am I tripping? I've been tripping a lot lately. Have you guys noticed? I have been tripping a lot lately. It looks like it's overlapping a little bit. It's playing with my mind right now. It's like playing mind tricks with me right now. But I like how it looks. I like the layered look of it. These are the light switches I was talking about, which we're definitely going to put some up probably towards the end once we like figure out everything that we're doing. Then we got this magnolia blossoms, which is probably going to be, oh, these are so pretty. We can't put them over there though because they're like way too tall. But once we get our little dining set in here, we could totally use it, or we could put it smack in the middle. We could use that and put that smack in the middle. But you know what? I'm actually digging the greenery around it because Move Objects is still on. Yeah, no. It's probably a little too much. It's probably like a little overkill. And then what else do we have? We got some of these vases right here. We can go put on the shelves over there. We got it's like a Lennox, what was it called? Lennox crackle vase or something like that. Crackle jug. And then we got a crackle vase. All right, so let's just stick some stuff up here. And we can make them different colors if we wanted to. Right now, I'm just leaving it all the same just because I'm just trying to show you guys what you could do with it. I might play around with it a little bit off camera, of course. And then let's see what else we got here. I know we got like a bread box we can use, which is going to be super, super cute. And because I don't think I've ever had a bread box in my game. Not even in real life, I don't think I've had a bread box. We got a soap dispenser. I guess we could stick that right. Oh, we should probably get the right color though. Let's get the green. Let's bring the green in. Right? Yeah, let's bring the green in. It's going to be weird on here, isn't it? It's going to be weird, isn't it? Oh, no. I just want the shade. I just want the thing. I just want the soap bottle. It's going to be weird on here. It's going to be like right on the edge. Yeah, it's going to be weird. I'm going to leave it there for now. And then we have long time waiting timer. What is that? When you it's like a timer of some sort. Let's go on and grab the green one so we can bring the green in. I'm gonna put it over here by the stove, because if you got a timer, you're gonna want it by your stove, right? Let's see here. My light's all in the way. I'm gonna put it over here by the stove. And then we also have where's my bread box? Okay, then we have the mortar. I see. I said mortar again. Oh, that's right. Pestle and mortar. I don't know. We could put the bread box and we could do the green one and kind of put it over here in the corner. We could that actually looks kind of nice over there in the corner by the vase. If I could just make it kind of cat a corner. That's different. Okay, cool. And then we have a sugar jar, we got a rice jar, and we got a flour jar. So this is when the little shelves will probably really come in handy, and we didn't put any up. We do have these over here, so we could put them over here, or you still have this wall over here if you want to put some more shelves over there. But I kind of like the idea of leaving this wall blank, so I'm just going to put these up here for now. As a matter of fact, I could probably put them right here. But it'd be kind of weird to have to walk way over here just to get your little jars. But it's just decor items right now. It's not realistic stuff, so I guess it really doesn't matter. And then we have these plate racks right here if we wanted to put them on the side somewhere. I don't know. We could put them up here, I guess. We could put them right there. But you know, like I said, you could use those open racks, open shelves, and then have all that stuff above your sink and stuff, above your, yeah, above your stove and stuff. So it's not that big of a deal. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm coming down with a cold all of a sudden. Like my nose is super stopped up. Then you got this, oh, we can put this over here. It's little. The only thing about putting too much stuff on your counter is that your Sims will complain about they don't have no space to cook. So you got to kind of watch it, even though it's like clutter is really cool and it's nice and everything. You got to kind of watch it. So we got a knife set, which I think would be really cool. We could get the green as well. Hopefully I'm not overkilling it on the green at this point. We could layer it back there. Is that too much back there? I don't know. I'm trying to see right now. Is it too much back there? I don't think it is though. I think it looks interesting. Just looks like everything is just like kind of sitting there. And that way it won't get in the way. So that way if you want to get a coffee pot or anything like that, you won't have to worry about just having like a whole bunch of stuff in the way. And then also with that stuff too came these little shades. So I could use those little shades and put them in here. We could do the green, and that way whenever we do our little breakfast area, because our little breakfast table area is going to be right here. And it actually came with a breakfast table set. But I'm not a fond of it. I had a vision of doing like a little circular table over here, so I'm not going to worry about using the stuff that it came with. But if you wanted to, you could. It'll definitely give you the same look throughout this whole little area since the rooms are connected, which is nice. Let's go get the curtains really quick. I'll show you guys the set though, just in case you decide you want to use it and you can kind of know what it looks like. So here go the curtains right here. They like little shades, and we should be able to go in and go grab that same green. It's like a yellowish green. And go throw it up on the walls. Hopefully it's not overkill though. Let's do it like right up here. And then let me show you guys the tables. So you got a handful of them. As a matter of fact, let's do it like this. I'm going to do dining tables right here. So you got this one right here, which is just a four-seated table, but it's like a little square, like a square sit one. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of that one. Then you got this one right here that seats 6. And then you got this one right here, which is a little bit longer, that seats 8. So I guess my concern with it though, when I was thinking about using it, is I just felt like it looked out of place. You know, if it was like wood, maybe that'd be a different story. But just like the glass and then the rectangle, like how it is with the sharp edges, if it was rounded, I don't know, I'd feel different about it. But before we finish up this part, we need to do the floor, and we also need to do the walls. And I mean, I think it came out really nice. I don't know what you guys think. Like I said, it's really big, but you could kind of play around with the island. If you want to put some stuff on this wall, you could. Oh, we need to get a garbage can. Almost forgot we need to get a garbage can. Sometimes I have to like think about my own house before I just stop, because I'm just like, wait a minute, we forgot the garbage can. So we didn't get any custom content garbage cans, but we could just get one that's in the game. I do like this one, but it doesn't go with anything, but I do like it. So I think we should probably just do like a one like this and get like a same silver. Stick it over here. We could just stick it over here in the corner, or we could stick it up here, but I'm going to stick it over here in the corner. And then I kind of push it up against the wall right there. And there you have it. So I already know that I'm probably going to have to change out this tile, because whatever tile we put right here is going to run into there. And the tile that I played around with earlier that I really, really liked is, let me show you guys. I was about to tell you what it is, but I don't even know what it is. But it's really, it's different. It's different. It's, I think it was this one right here. Look, I think it was this one. I think it was. No, I don't think it was that one. Now I don't remember. Oh, it was this one. This was it. The classic rustic tile. This is the one that I was playing around with earlier, and I kind of liked how it looked. So I'm going to use this one. So I don't know. I just thought it looked really nice, and it kind of ties in the green that I had decided to do for the little accent color. And I don't know. I just thought it looked really nice. I don't know what you guys are thinking about it, but that's how it looks up against the cabinets and all that good stuff. Let's get around here so I can show you guys. And then there is green in the tile, so it kind of brings in the green from the chairs, and it's got like a nice, I don't know, I just thought it looked really nice in here. So that's just my opinion. So if we end up using this one, of course we're going to want to change out this one. So what I'd want to do is probably just pick like a very solid color something instead of doing like a checkered something. So let's see, Glamour Stuff Stained Concrete. Let's see what they got for colors. So this one has a brown. Okay, that one might work. Is it too busy? I don't know. That one might actually work. I don't mind that one. I don't mind that one. That one might actually work. It goes well. It goes well with the thing, and when you see it through the with the tile that we got, and when you see it through the doorway, it looks like it makes sense. Yeah, so we'll stick with that one. Cool. All right, so let's go do the wallpaper from Behr, which is an actual paint company. So you got, it's by Sims Recuted, by the way. So you got one with oak trim, you got one with white with neutral and with white trim, and then you got one with pastels with wood trim, and then you got, I think this is without no trim. So it is weird though, because I feel like if the whole house doesn't have trim, then I feel like you shouldn't put trim in some rooms and trim not in other rooms. That's just my personal opinion. And you know how personal opinions are. So I'm going to try to play around with the colors real quick. I'm such a neutral fiend. It's ridiculous. I'm trying my hardest though, y'all, to like get out of it. I really am. So I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. Maybe we could do like a Behr Classics with no trim. We could. Look at this green though. Would this green look stupid putting it on the wall? Would that look like it's overkill? Would that look overkill? Let's see real quick. I'm going to see. We're going to check it out and see. It might actually work. So this is the color up against the wood cabinets. It might actually work though. I'm digging it. I'm actually digging it. Let's see what it looks like on the whole room, and then I'll really be able to tell. I don't know if I'm supposed to be digging it, but I'm actually kind of digging it. It's a weird color. It really is. And let's check it out from below, and then we'll really get a feel for what it looks like. And then I gotta hurry up and wrap this video up, because y'all, these videos be so long. I'll be like, my poor people out there, they probably be like, what in the world? So here's the kitchen, y'all. I'm digging the green. It goes really good. With look how it looks up against this little area right here with our little cluster of stuff. Our little cluster corner. Look at our cluster corner. It matches that so well. It looks like I did it on purpose, and I didn't. It looked like it was like, hey you, do this on purpose. I'm digging it. I think we're going to stick with it. I think we're going to stick with it. Yeah, I think we are. So the last things I want to do real quick, just like the little finishing touches, I want to put a rug right here in front of the stove and also in front of the sink. So let's go grab a rug real quick. And then what's some more things that we could do? We could probably put like some nice wall paintings or something. I would really like, and you guys can tell me if you've seen anything like this before, but I was like, I'd really like to have like a cutout shape right here, not like a archway like these, but like a cutout where you could see through to the other room. But I don't think that there's anything that exists like that. So we're gonna have to just put like some like a big nice wall painting over here. So let's go grab one real quick. That's better. That might be a little bit better, but still, it seems like it'll bring all the colors and stuff together. So we could do that, but it still seems out of place. It still seems like something else is missing. So I might just have to let it go for now, and then we figure out what else we could do in this little area, or you guys can let me know down in the comment box what you think. But so far, I am digging it. I'm going to look at the kitchen stuff real quick just to make sure there's nothing else we could grab. We got, oh, smoke detector. Smoke detector would be nice to get because, I mean, you know, duh. Our Sims like to burn stuff down. The only problem is, where do I want to put it? Because it's going to straight kill my vibe. Can I stick it up here and hide it? I think I'm going to stick it right there. It's going to be kind of out the way a little bit. So I think that's going to be it. I think we got everything. I hope we got everything. So next time we'll probably be doing the little breakfast area right here. And then we'll have the same lights continue out through the house. But then we'll have this like this. And what you could do if you want to, if you're feeling kind of fancy, you could do some under the cabinet lights if you wanted to. We could probably do this one. Put some under the cabinet lights here. And then let's do one over here. All right, we're going to do one right here. All right, you guys get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And voila, there you have it. You got your kitchen area right here, and I like it. I like how it came out. It's really nice. Of course, if you want to add more decor on the wall, you could totally do that. I'm sure we have like a ton of stuff you could put on the wall that came with the game. But that is pretty much it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Just going to give you a once little over one more time to kind of just see. Hopefully you like it. I don't know. I'm loving the paint, but then I'm like, why in the world did I pick this paint? I don't know, but that's the paint that I picked. Guess what, y'all? I'm going to sleep after this. I am tired. I am going to go take me a nap, okay? I'm going to take me a nap. I'm going to edit this, get this ready to upload to you guys, and I'm going to go take a nap. I'm tired. I am so tired right now. I'm like a blubbering fool right now. But what I was about to say is I will put the links in the description box for all the goodies we downloaded today so you guys could decorate the house. If you're decorating it with me, let me know what you guys think. If you make any changes or you have any suggestions, also let me know what you think. I'd appreciate all of that. But I mean, it looks really nice. I'm like taking pictures and snapping away. I do put the screenshots on Tumblr. Next week we'll be doing the breakfast room, the little dining area right here, the little breakfast bar area. Why am I calling it bar? The little breakfast area right here. What in the world happened with the rest of my paint? Did I not finish? I must didn't finish. I must have finished. I'm over here just snapping, taking pictures, and I didn't even get everything. But I'm going to do the little breakfast area over here next time. If you guys have a suggestion, please let me know in the comment box, or if you feel like I could have added anything to the kitchen, let me know that as well. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.